what it is.
So what is it, Matt?
Oh, it's somebody who's very opinionated and won't stop talking.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, so that's your generation's version of it. And so what it is it's a literal, are literal soapboxes that people stand on in a public place to make a speech. And soapbox.
Because it was a box of
It was a soapbox. It stands so you could be seen on a box.
Like a phone book?
platform.
No, wooden box. Wooden box. Back in the day when there was wood.
Platform.
So this is really cute. For years I've thought, oh my God, I'd love to be able to just do a soapbox thing in Narberth where anybody who wanted to could stand up there and say whatever they wanted to say about absolutely anything. And that is how soapboxes work. And they still, I mean, in England, Patsy knows, there are places where they actually still do that. And so I thought about it for years, and then one of the movie nights that our mayor, who I should have introduced, Tom Grady, one of those movie nights, he came over to me and said, what do you think about doing a soapbox in Narberth? I said, damn, I've thought about that for years. And so he liked the idea, the Civic Board liked the idea, and so we are doing our first soapbox this Sunday, 3 o'clock, do I have to? 4, thank you. 4 o'clock Sunday at Station Circle, and this will be an opportunity for anyone who chooses to step up and make your speech. It can be about anything from, oh gosh, I have a whole thing about toilet paper and the fact that they make the rolls so big that you're buying a lot of air. So if that's an important issue to you, feel free to talk about that. If it's about politics or anything you're moved to say, kids are welcome to join us. So that's going to be happening 4 o'clock, Station Circle. Do come down. It should be fun. But I do think it might also really create a forum for people to feel comfortable in speaking their minds. And and we have the soapbox builders who will be creating this are Michelle and Kim and Bill, I assume. So it's going to be the real thing, made out of wood. And your response, Matt, was very interesting because my daughter's probably about your age, and I said something about it. She said, oh, that's a terrible thing to call it soapbox. That's when somebody's like going off at the mouth and you don't want to hear it and whatever. But it was a literal opportunity for people to do
So it had
what
a
we
positive
do.
connotation at one point.
It
still does.
It still can be wacky.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be wacky. People can be ranting.
Yeah.
They can be telling you the world's going to end tomorrow
Right.
or whatever. But it was a real live thing, and you can think of it as today's blog, today's Facebook page.
Right.
You know, or yesterday's, I should say.
What's that?
Live and in person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do come by, check it out. And so, yes, we have
You're going to have more than one soapbox? Are you going to have debates, or
we have
have
one
it regulated,
soapbox.
or-
And
Time limits on there?
Yeah,
I see potential for roster.
Yes.
people take turns, and yes.
What's the point of this? Just to bring
See, these young people
thinking
just
to
don't
say,
get
like,
it.
this
Why won't
is
the person
negative.
shut
I
up?
don't know.
It
Like a
has-
show?
What Matt mentioned is kind of like a metaphor that's come from Soapbox, because it was a place where you could step on this thing and rant to the public about anything. But it also can be a forum where people talk about significant stuff or just funny stuff or whatever.
Talk about
So,
what you love about Narberth, your
Exactly.
vision for Narberth. I know my 4-year-old who was here earlier was very excited. She's very vocal. She's excited to hop on the soapbox, probably in her Halloween costume because the parade's at 6:30. But I'm sure she'll hop up there and speak her mind, so that could be really cute. But I think if a lot of families come down, encourage your kids to go on the soapbox, snap a little photo of them, and encourage them to speak what they're thinking. That would be really
sort of
cute.
like tongue-in-cheek
Public
way
discourse.
to talk
Exactly.
about
It is that.
yes. Citizens.
so yeah, Ken has,
Are we going to stream it or Facebook Live it so that way people that are not able to be there are able to go back and actually view the discourse?
are you volunteering to do that?
I am not.
Okay, but you need a volunteer to do it. And
Can I suggest we not live stream it? Because that makes people self-conscious about, comments on Facebook.
Oh, true.
And also, the idea is you've got to come downtown and
That's a good
actually
point.
be there.
Right, it's like not a social media.
So that's, I don't know, it's my,
yeah, I
think
think it's the
that's a
first
good
time we're doing it, so I think it probably makes sense not to live stream it the first
Visit.
time, see how it goes. But no, and yeah, it would be cool if people could watch it.
I agree.
So yeah, it's not live stream. This is Joe who volunteers at the senior center, and if it's not live stream.
I'm Joe, by the way, I'm the chairman of
the auditorium.
Yeah.
Because I set up the chairs every day for New Horizon.
All right.
So that's a metaphor for soapbox. Chairman, I set up the chairs for the auditorium.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So does anyone have questions about the Civic itself, about things that you might be interested in getting involved in, but you'd like to know more? Go for it. I'm just gonna look at my notes. Oh, while you're thinking about your questions, we have books here, Citizenville. It's a wonderful book about bringing government into the 21st century, making it all the things we talked about, responsive to people, really government from the ground up as opposed to the top down. So this is a book that we've been promoting. We've got used copies because we always try to be green and sustainable. Rich has procured a bunch of used hardcover copies that we're selling for $10. We will be having discussions. I've already talked a little bit with Ellen at the new bookstore about having just an informal discussion. She has a room in the back that we can use for that. People can come together and bat around ideas. So check out Citizenville. And I think we got some questions. We didn't go too far past 8:30.